Hey everyone, just a quick video. There seems to be a lot of sort of posts on the Facebook page at the minute about engines losing power and cutting out, and I had the same problem with mine, with my 1.9 TDI 07, and it turned out to be my in-tank lift pump, which is a low pressure pump which moves fuel from the tank up to the high pressure pump on the engine and just assists it to start and run and drive via a fuel filter. But this video is something that I wanted to put on here to help people if they need it, because this is the first place that I would go if my engine suddenly cut out and wouldn't restart, sort of prior to going anywhere near the injectors or the MAF sensor or ECU plugins or code reading. There's a simple test you can do on these things to see if they're running. So anyway, I'll stop talking with my southern accent and I'll just show you what and how this works. So some of you have been asking how you lift the seat up. So you got a little catch there. The whole seat just comes up like that, and then you lift the front or the back of it up and the whole lot's come off. There we are. That's lovely. Which then reveals the carpet. Under here you'll see black rubber disc. Underneath there you will find the tank pump. Alright, now that plug comes out, you will see two fat pins, one on the end and one on the other end, which connect to those white circle wires there. Then you've got the three small ones in the middle, which is your signal wires to your fuel sender, and I would imagine a common supply to it, which is 12 volts. Not really sure. Okay, but there's a simple test that you can do. If you find yourself on the side of the road and the car won't start, and you've just started driving it from cold, and you've got about 5 minutes down the road and the car's cut out, all right, there's a simple test that you can do with these things. Okay, I'm going to leave the phone here and just simply put on the ignition. You should hear it hum. Should have picked it up. I don't know if you heard it on the video. I'll have a look in a minute. But yeah, if your pump is not doing that, then it's at it. Seen better days. This pump I got from a scrapyard for 20 quid off another Passat. Decent ones new, Euro car parts. They're over £100. It's up to you what direction you go in. But anyway, I won't blabber on. This is only a simple video just to help out anyone who has literally just walked into a non-start problem for no apparent reason. The car just won't start when it was running perfectly fine yesterday or day before. Right, this is the first place that I'd go before I start opening the bonnet. The other clue is you can bear with. Again, if you discover that the car is not starting, if you want a clue, just take the top of this off. There, star connections. If you've got a set of those, very easy. 5 bolts. You lift it off, you can open it inside, and if there's no diesel in there, or very, very little, it's a good indication that your lift pump is not lifting fuel up to the filter and then to the engine. engine ones being there, in and out for what the HP pump doesn't need at any given moment, and then in and out from the tank, a return. So the lift pump will prime and work as necessary and cycle fuel through the filter and then back out and return what's not needed out of the filter into the engine. Engine uses fuel, what the engine doesn't need returns back. I think I'm correct on that, but somebody may correct me. There are obviously a lot of ports here, but I would imagine it's the science behind this is there is a constant flow of fuel and the engine just takes what it needs and squirts back what's not needed. Anyway, undo that and you'll be able to see if there's any fuel in there. This is the first place I'd go, and the tank pump. Well, actually the tank pump first and then this, before I start taking this off and going a bit further into the engine. These things are strong lumps and they rarely go wrong. If you've got a running fault, which is underneath here, if you've got a problem that's going on underneath here, injectors, MAF sensor, anything like that, your symptoms are going to be slightly different. Okay, we're talking about a complete loss of power all of a sudden, or a misfire and then nothing. The car won't start, it's dead, which was otherwise working perfectly fine 5 minutes ago. All right, you need to make sure that you're getting fuel up to the engine before you go any further. Anyway, I'll shut up now.